Hi everyone, welcome to Boxing Blog Center, the home of Nigerian African boxing. And please, if you're new to this channel, make sure you click the like and of course the subscribe button right now. Well, let's get straight to it right now with that edition. So, His Excellency Turki Lashik applied for an extension of capacity, you know, at Wembley. And looks like the crowd is going to be massive right there, and the record of Tyson Fury versus Dillian White would be surpassed by Anthony Joshua, and this is good for boxing. You know, Joshua really brought back boxing in the UK. In fact, I think him in combination with Deontay Wilder kind of resurrected the boxing, the heavyweight global boxing, if we should be truthful right here. Because prior to these two guys, let's say Joshua, specifically because Joshua actually gave us the right fights at the right time. Deontay Wilder was that guy in terms of his outspokenness. He was the cocky guy. He was the bad guy. He was the villain. Joshua was the angel. And funny enough, Joshua is still the angel, because there are times when Joshua could have lost that kindness that he has, that gentleman mentality that he has. But he still hasn't lost it. Yes, I know in the rematch against Usyk he threw away the belts and stuff like that because he was tired of losing. That's frustration. But Usyk himself understood that Joshua wasn't himself. After that incident happened, Joshua went back to the drawing board, started training again, you know, and I had a new trainer and stuff like that. Bro, September 21st, I wish I could be there. It's massive. Sadly I can't because I have things to do, work and other things, because I'm moving, you know. On the 28th of September, I'm gonna be at the Emmanuel Dase fight, his 5th professional fight, and I expect a knockout. You know, because Odiase for me is the future, one of the futures of the division. You know, if all these guys are marketed well, Odiase should be, you know, the angel, and Dubois being the villain, because that's what he's done to them. Dubois had wanted to create a persona of an angel, but after quitting twice, he lost his cool, and so the ball could not, you know, have such persona, stick to the persona, the angel persona. So this is massive against Dubois though, because can you believe it? Joshua is like, when we talk about the face of boxing, people always say Gervonta Davis, Canelo Alvarez, mostly Americans. They never mention Joshua. I always look at it as some sort of naivety or just plain biasness. Because there's no way in hell that Gervonta Davis is more of an attraction than Anthony Joshua. No way in hell. Okay? Davis is known as wood in the US, and yeah, he's just known in the US. Davis cannot go anywhere outside America and sell out stadiums or arenas, abuse arenas. If David were to fight, for example, in the UK, he would need a solid opponent to sell out the arena, or the O2 Arena, for example. A solid opponent. Joshua went to Madison Square Garden. Yes, he lost, but he sold it out against Ruiz. Ruiz was an unknown entity in the casual boxing space. To us, the boxing hardcore, we that watch boxing every weekend, every time, we knew about Ruiz. You know, knew about the loss to Parker and stuff like that, how difficult it was. At that time, I even said Ruiz is a monster and Joshua needs to be careful, because I believe Ruiz still has one of the fastest hands in boxing. You get me? But people didn't give Ruiz a chance. And when he beat Joshua, we would say, oh, I told you so. Well, all were lies. The thing is, Joshua, when about face of boxing, Joshua is #1 in the world on a global scale. Canelo is 2. Gervonta Davis is not a face of boxing. Not close at all. It's not. Like, to be face of boxing, you have to have faced the tough opposition, pull bumps on the seat in different countries. Multiple countries. Canelo Alvarez is from Mexico. He sold out Azteca Stadium, I think so. Fights in America, he sold out Madison Square Garden, T-Mobile Arena, stuff like that. The guy is a huge draw in America because of his Mexican American fans, or the Latinos in America. So you have to give him that. Joshua from the UK can sell out an arena in Nigeria. He has sold out multiple stadiums in the UK already. Like, come on, not even 1, twice, 3, 4 times. Like, it's crazy. Do you know what it takes to do that? No British fighter has been able to do that. Like, back to back to back, like that. Fury didn't even attempt it until Joshua came into the scene. That's why when you give credit to the restoration of the heavyweight division, you give it to Anthony Joshua, and you give it to Deontay Wilder, because Fury tested positive for PEDs and basically disappeared. We all know that already. And then nobody talks about his fake PD test. I was suspended, including the Fury as well. So we know what all these things are. Joshua has yet to fail any PD test, despite looking like a Greek god. Facts. So people should put respect on Anthony Joshua's name, because he has brought something different to boxing, you know, to boxing scene. Yeah, a capacity of 96,000. Can you imagine that, bro? That is legendary, bro. Man, by the time Joshua retires, I think the British boxing will understand how Joshua carried the boxing scene in the UK, because I don't know who is going to be as big as Joshua in the UK as we speak. Moses Itaoma has the possibility of being big, but he's promoted by Frank Warren. Frank Warren is yet to have a mega superstar like Anthony Joshua throughout his promoting career. He's yet to have that. The attraction of that is too much. I've also, when talking about face of boxing, you also have to look at the sponsor. Joshua is sponsored by all major brands on the globe. All major brands. From Hugo Boss to Chevrolet to Ferrari. Bruv, it is so many. I can't even like basically start counting right now. Too many. Too many. Davis is not like that. Canelo is not like that. Canelo, depends on his fans in Mexico and America. Canelo cannot go outside America, let's say the UK, and sell out Wembley Stadium. It's not going to happen. You need good opposition. But Joshua is the only guy that can fight anybody. As long as the fighter is a good fighter, then even if he fights against a big man, he will still sell out. The guy doesn't even promote his fights anymore. Like before, Joshua used to post his fights on his pages and stuff like that and promote it. And then he used to sell out in minutes basically. Now he doesn't even promote it anymore, and he's still doing such numbers. Turkalashik, of course, has put his machine behind Joshua as well. But Joshua is the #1 global face of boxing in the globe, in the world. After him is Canelo Alvarez. The entire world, not America. People who say, well, America matters, is where it matters. No, bro. Boxing is a global sport, not an American sport. Boxing is a global sport and not an American sport. Alright? So, same as how Americans think that football, like American football, I think Super Bowl is bigger than the World Cup. You just look at them and laugh. There is no American celebrity, dead or alive, that is more popular than Cristiano Ronaldo, outside Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is known everywhere. Like, this is an era where there was no internet, stuff like that. But outside Michael Jackson, Cristiano Ronaldo is more known than every American dead or alive worldwide. Facts. In the modern day right now, the numbers are there to back it up. I'm not just saying it. Stay tuned, guys. God bless you. Cheers.